Okay, this is me, Donna Sullivan. Today's date, July 10th, 2014. Just want to make a video about organized gang stalking and harassment. Might as well do the video so you can see exactly who I am doing the video. Want to explain run a brief detail about how this organized gang stalking and harassment go. Ever since when I lived over my apartment back over in, what's that, the year of 2011? Yeah, 2011. I had a lot of strange activity happening to me, and it's been happening ever since. I have, like I said, people following me up and down the road, trying to cut me off in traffic, trying to cause me to have car accidents. When my son is in the car, he is driving. Also, they also try to cause my son, doing the exact same thing to my son. It's just not me going through this organized gang stalking harassment. It's called remote neural monitoring. Is also tied into the organized gang stalking and harassment that I receive every day of my life. I know neighbors are involved in, as they say, when you do the research of organized gang stalking and harassment, you can see exactly, how this stuff is, set up and how, it's done, and how these people are use all types of technology to let you know you are being followed and harassed. They, use a smear campaign out on you with family members involved. I have also I think a lot of my nieces are involved, and I'm not going to say all of my nieces because some of them don't participate in this, but I could about tell the ones right offhand that just enjoy, trying to, participate in this organized gang stalking and harassment because I don't know what the problem is. They have a lot of jealousy issues or envious issues. I don't know what it is, but they have no problem in letting me know that they're involved in the organized gang stalking and harassment campaign that's formed against me. They blackball my name. They what's that called? I guess and all the family members, all kinds of whores and pedophiles and what's that, lesbians, and they sit there and just say a lot of derogatory things behind I guess my back, so to speak. But like I said, I'm hanging in there a lot. I get through this a whole lot, with prayer, trying to keep myself together with prayer. They try to bring out the worst in you, but I'm trying my best to stay, conduct myself as a woman, stay, centered. And, like I said, I'm just here trying to expose these crimes now because, it's not right what's taking place with me, or, anybody else is targeted over, in the family. Let me see. Organized gang stalking also, like I said, consists of that remote neural monitoring where they're, monitoring our thought process. And then they play this thought process out in front of our face every day of our lives, letting us know how they're, making a mockery of our lives. I think underground media is also involved in, this mind surveillance. Remote neural monitoring where, our minds is constantly being, surveilled, where, we get the, like I said, the stalking and what make it so bad, a lot of these crimes is taking place, shouldn't be taking place at all because there was a law passed in Michigan against this technology that they're using on us every day. They think just because they hiding behind closed doors that, they can't get caught. We're using this illegal technology that's being used on us all day, every day, trying to keep our names blackballed and tore down. All they do is sit there and play a bunch of, like I say, childish, tactics, silly tactics all day, every day to try to, make somebody look like they this and that and the other because they got, they wear, I guess, they so-called jealousy or envy on their sleeve. I don't know what it be, but, I know it's not right. And all I want to do is just sit there and, getting involved and protecting myself against these crimes because, like I say, I'm being targeted every day of my life. I'm being kept up at, at night. Let me see what else happens. My mind is being so surveilled where I get, the tired feeling all the time. It's just like a constant dragging feeling where I'm just completely just barely have energy to do anything. I have no social life anymore because I trust no one. I don't trust anybody. I know a lot of people that, that's involved in my life has completely been compromised to play in on this organized gang stalking and harassment, So that, that leads me not to trust anybody in my life. I'm fairly, I'm being hurt, a lot, with this crime. My livelihood is taken away from me. I have nothing. These, like I said, these crooks target everything in my life. All of my financial, anything that has to do with financial, whatever coming in, income they target. They play with my mail. They steal it. Like I said, family members are involved with this type of thing, helping these people do this, along with the neighbors. I think that is some type of surveillance set up over in their house to where they just, like I said, have you be sitting up, monitoring us. They don't, I guess so-called don't like us, or however the stuff goes. Like I said, I know the neighbors are involved. And it's like I said, it's some type of community harassment being, formed against us and other family members. I'm the only one that's trying to stand up, and fight. And a lot of my other family members, I guess look at it and just deal with it, as it comes to them and everything, So I can't speak for everybody. But like I said, it's more than one person in my family being targeted. But I can speak for me and my son because we, like I said, being harassed every day of our lives, with this technology. So what I'm doing is doing my part to try to expose what's going on over, with the daily crimes and atrocities that I have to face every day of my life. That's not right. So like I said, this crime is not right. It needs to be exposed. And if I could just sit there and get to the right, people, or take the right steps, or or whatever the case is, because like I said, I get a lot of intimidation games, going on, just constantly, try to make me feel so bad about things that I never did before in my life, like I said, this stuff is not right. I think, like I said, it has a lot of aspects. This stuff is identity theft, it's discrimination, it's fraud, it's complete hate, it's hidden hate. And then, like I said, most of these people, when you start sitting up just exposing this stuff, they start, attacking you even heavy for exposing it, because I guess they want to be found out, doing all the, whatever these sick things that they like to do to people, But like I say, I'm standing up and, fighting the best way I know how, because this is not right. Like I said, my mind is being violated. All of my privacy is gone. I have no privacy. Like I said, I'm involved with a person I've been involved with for, quite some time. Even when I go over to his house, it's really no better. I get some sort of peace of mind, but it's really no better because I know I'm being severely monitored and watched, no matter where I go. So it's like I have no peace of mind anymore. I have no privacy. I have, anything, I'm homeless because of this, situation. So, like I said, I'm doing my part, to educate others on, what's going on. Those who, are not involved in, in these crimes that I have to face every day of my life. This is not right, but, I do what I do to try to, to get through all day, every day. Even with traveling. Same thing. These people say all kinds. I get all the street theater. All you have to do is put in a search engine, organized gang stalking and harassment, remote neural monitoring, targeted individual. Even with, some of us get what's that voice to skull with the remote auditory hearing is that, that they are also doing us saying all kinds of derogatory things over in our ears, we're freaks and we're filthy and we're such and such and so on. So when me myself, I'm gonna speak. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't do anything, to try to hurt, other people. I try to live my life in a nice, decent way. I'm not out there, committing crimes and, hurting other people. My son's life is being, targeted. He's a very good young man. He don't deserve half the things that's happening, to him. He's also, get a lot of derogatory things thrown at him all day, every day, where he don't even have a social life because of the organized gang stalking and harassment campaign that's formed towards me every day, all day. So what I'm doing is, like I said, that's why I try to now document everything that I can document, because I want to show how these people just take my mail. They will open my mail. You know, I don't know how these companies are letting these whatever, if it's neighbors or family members or whoever it is, have access to my packages and mail and open them up like that, then turn around and wear them and then sit there and laugh about it like it's so funny and everything. I would never do anything like that to people, to anybody, no matter what, has been said to me or done to me or whatever in any kind of way.